Let's fucking retry this shit, man. Can't believe that shit.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL
Gotta
brings
get
us to the
Barbie.
world's steel capital in the city of Bridges, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania,
Even though
at Acrisure Stadium. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the San Francisco 49ers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Let's go.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. This defense for the Steelers, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
3rd play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Now Lawrence. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Oh, he's in there too.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Lawrence, the first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. First carry now for the LSU alum, Ty Davis-Price. And he's got it to about the 40.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On play action, Lawrence. That's caught. He finds Danny Gray. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 21. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone is hit a momentary
fucking
roadblock
brought the
for
fucking
that
hound.
incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And across
Go,
the
man.
chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A great effort there with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners are on the board first here this afternoon.
Go.
Gold able to tack on the extra point.
That's
And
more.
that makes the score 7-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Quick throw caught out wide by Valdez-Scantling. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. So he gets too far beyond the line, and that's an easy call for the official.
I like it.
There they'll keep leaning on the right. And the ball is knocked out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
Big
They're
hit.
going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Remember in preseason when we're going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out.
Big ol' head.
Gauntlet drills.
Damn.
And, guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Give me the puller. Give me the puller.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Good job.
And they'll run on the inside.
And we didn't even touch him. We didn't even touch him.
Here, maybe a yard to the 29. A good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Hands it off out of the gun.
Oh, keep plowing, bro. Run it again.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. Here's a handoff out of the gun.
Let's go.
And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. A great play there with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Niners go up by 2 touchdowns. Gold with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
No one wanted to draft him, bro.
Now following the touchdown to kick.
I wouldn't draft him. Fucking 6th round? 7th round? My team drafted him?
So we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down. The Steelers sitting at 5-2 on the year, and they come in on a good run, winners of 5 of their last 7.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Let's go. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Lance.
No, that's a pick.
The rookie had his hands on it, but couldn't pull it in.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Ready up.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. To throw, it's Lance. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back.
A gain of 7 yards. It's now 4th down and 1.
22
They'll try and run for it.
Yeah, he got that shit.
First down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. At first glance, I actually wasn't sure that he got it, but he ended up getting it by about a full yard.
He certainly did, but it took a little effort, didn't it? It took some nice push, a little crease inside, and some determined running to make sure that he got the first down.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
As a linebacker, you're taught to stay just slightly behind the ball carrier just in case he makes a cutback. But when you find the gap, shoot it. And he found it all right. Took it straight into the backfield and made the tackle for a loss.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take us down to the 33.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's got room. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 49 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball.
Running down the fucking
field. They're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle. Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
I think it's 3rd and 3. I want to be
coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They fake the handoff. Now Lance swings this out for Hunt. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
What?
No. 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
And normally on a 3rd down play, I'm not a huge proponent of play action, but when you run it as effectively as we've seen them do in this game, yeah, it sets it up pretty well.
Yeah, particularly on this drive, they've been great running the ball. Good setup. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. Pushing and fighting his way in for a Steeler touchdown. Kareem Hunt, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers have cut it back within a score. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
I got him locked, bro.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I'd like to get OJ Howard more involved.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 2nd and 7, Lawrence. That's complete left side to Gray. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A gain there of 30 big ones.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Amari Barno getting there to make the stop. They go play action with Lawrence. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
He stopped running. He stopped running.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That one brought back a few nightmares, because when the quarterback gets outside of the
Bro,
pocket,
he stopped
your
fucking
job as a
running.
defensive back, make sure you stay as deep as the deepest receiver and not let anyone leak behind you for a big play. A nice job there, having discipline and not letting them connect on that pass.
Able to find Gray here. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Keep up running, bro.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Lawrence going to fire it out wide, complete. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Danny Gray as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. And this throw will be intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? You can have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
The kick by Gold is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gutton, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A three-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no three-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive. But maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Off of play action, here's Lance. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
I don't know what the fuck I was looking at. I don't know what the fuck I...
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
He'll get this down to the 48-yard line.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 74 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Hands it off out of the gun. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
52. Black Ultra. Smash, red.
Here's Lance to throw it. This is caught. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That one goes for 24 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run this one in, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
On second and goal, Lance to the right side and complete to Hurst. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Here's a quick throw out wide by Lance, complete. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a 1st down.
Ready.
And they'll go for it. Lance got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
I knew it was coming. I knew that shit. Something like that. Good play by him.
The Steelers are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. Taking it about the 1. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I feel like he's going to be fucking.
The Niners on 3rd down. Can't be any better than a perfect 6 for 6. This is 3rd and 8. They'll send a receiver in motion left. On 3rd down, Lawrence. And this pass caught by Gray. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. He's now just 3 yards shy of 197 yards receiving on the contest and a 1st down.
Here goes it.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. He's got a man, complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Here's Lawrence. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Gold with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Red, yellow, yellow, blue. Claw red. Red.
Now a play fake. Lance. That's complete. It's Okuwebunam. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
That's good for a Pittsburgh Steelers.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Yellow, blue.
On 2nd and 12, Lance. Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes. Dre Greenlaw getting home on that one.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, right at the 40.
Lance looking to throw it. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Niners will take over here just shy of the 30.
If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
Man, to put it mildly, look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one.
Big run.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
And even 100 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues.
Now he's going to throw deep right side. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, 49ers.
Danny Gray
with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is now 24.
Evo, check.
Now
Win,
the touchdown
check.
kick.
This taken in at the goal line.
6 and 1,
He's
check.
only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
This position, trying to get back into the game.
Coming for number
Teams are looking
10,
for a spark
check.
from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Working from the gun, Lance.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. Well, time, I mean, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defensive side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play, second down.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Gets this one to use check.
Huge
Right down just inside the 35. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
On the set.
Right back to him on first down. And he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Past the 20. 10. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
In today's NFL, most teams don't have as many goals for the game like we used to have, where you checked off your boxes. But 0 turnovers, that's a universal. And while it won't likely cost them in this game, they're going to regret the fact that they coughed one up here.
Yeah, their first blemish. They had mistake-free football prior. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? First and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Play action. Now it's Lance. They'll roll him out right. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
That's Drake Jackson burying him and finishing the play.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
One final try now for Lance.
Steps away to his left. And that will be incomplete.
GG's.
Going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. So the victory here for San Francisco, and they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree, matched up against the top 5 defensive unit in the league, and they pretty much had their way.
Yeah, that was the interesting part about it, because normally when we see this defense play, they have their opportunities, and they make their plays, don't they? They knock them back on their heels. They take the ball away. They change field position. In this case, what you said is so apt. They had their way with them, took it to them, and knocked them back on their heels and surprised the heck out of them.
So for the 49ers, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys.